everybody, thank you for coming to this week's video blog here at California Realty Training. My name, Robert Rico, and I'm hoping again today I can bring you some kind of new information that's going to take you to the next level, at least get you to understand what you're getting into just a little bit more, all right? That's the whole idea, is for us to bring some great information to you. Some of you are a little bit, nervous about getting into this field because you think it's just a little bit too complicated. I'm here to tell you it's not. Ready? It's not. Just hang in there. We're going to try to provide you with the education you need. All these little tidbits are for you. Just listen up. Guidance is going to make you so much better. Today's topic, we got a question from a subscriber who asked, what is the process in getting a real estate appraisal's license? Ready? And this is it. Number one, let's put it up here. Number one, first things first. It's going to be a list of things you have to do. Not so many, but it's all going to make sense. Ready? Number one, you got to be 18 years old. Ask yourself that question. You have to be 18. Are you 18? If you're 18, you fall in this category. Step two, you must become a California trainee appraiser / apprentice. You gotta take 150 hours of core curriculum to become a California trainee appraisal / apprentice. Once you complete this 150 hours of core curriculum, you'll be giving an exam. Now this exam is not a big deal. You can do it if you study hard for it. It'll be done in front of a live proctor. You'll be giving 3 attempts to pass, and if you don't pass, you have to review these courses again and take them again until you can pass that exam in front of that live proctor. Part 3, you have to apply for the initial license. Not a big deal. You're going to fill out the application to get that initial license, which is going to include the application itself. It's going to include your certificates, those certificates that you finished and completed in part 2 that we discussed. Got it? Remember those core ones, the pre-licensing courses? You're going to have to, of course, include all of your certificates from that batch with the application. That's going to be part 3. Step 4. Once the Office of Real Estate Appraisers get your application and they approve your application, what they're going to do is they're going to give you a test date. They're going to say, oh, hooray, you're approved. Come on and take this exam. And at the same time, they're going to ask you to please go get your fingerprints done. That's with the live scan. Got it? Good. So they're going to say, hey, thank you for filling out your application. We have approved your application. Now all we want you to do now is go get your live scan done and get ready for that exam. Here we go. Step 5. Now you've passed the state exam. Yeah, you've passed the state exam. Now what you got to do is apply for the issuance of that license. They're holding your license, so you want them, of course, to release it to you. Well, guess what? It's not going to be free. There's going to be some fees involved. Step 6. This is important. You got to spend. Ready? Here we go. Don't let it scare you. Step 6. You got to spend. Ready? Here we go. Wait for it. You got to spend at least 2,000 hours with a certified residential appraiser. That's good. That's where you're going to develop all of your experience. Got it? You're still going to be in an apprentice type situation. But this is where you're going to get all your knowledge. You're going to be working hand in hand, elbow to elbow with somebody who's been doing this a long time. For 2,000 hours. This is the crucial part of the whole process. Stick with me. So you went out and you applied. You went out and took the exam. You passed the exam. You took a couple of pre-licensing courses. You did all these little tidbits, what I call tidbits. They're difficult, but you got it done. All you got to do now is concentrate on this big core, this big giant piece of what's going to get you to where you want to be to become a residential appraiser. And that's going to be spending 2,000 hours with somebody who's done it before. Spending 2,000 hours with somebody who's done it before is where you're going to gain your experience. That's very, very important, and that's a huge step. Make sure that please make sure that those 2,000 hours are spent wisely and you gain tons and tons of, ask questions like crazy to the person you're working with. That real estate appraiser that you're going to be working with is going to be able to help you embellish your vocabulary when it comes to the appraising world. Okay, good. Now hang in there. Step 7. We're almost done. Step 7. Now you're going to upgrade your application. You want to completely upgrade your whole situation. Nobody ever wants to stay the same, right? You want to upgrade your situation. That's called an upgrade application. What that means is you want to become now a certified residential appraiser. Got it? You've done your 2,000 hours already with the actual certified residential appraiser. Now you want to become one yourself. Upgrade your application, take the exam that's going to be required for it, and get ready to rock and roll. Last but not least, step 8. We finally made it there. You've done your pre-licensing courses. You've filled out your application. You've passed the first exam. You spent 2,000 hours with somebody who's giving you all the good inside secrets of how to become a great real estate appraiser. Last but not least, ready? Here it comes. You apply. You apply to become a certified residential appraiser. All you gotta do is apply. Now they're gonna review your application and make sure you got your 2,000 hours done. All the other stuff has been done properly, and they're gonna approve it. Now by them approving it, that now makes you what? That's right, a certified residential appraiser. What you've been working for this whole time. Now, if you look back at the history of your little voyage there, it all started with an idea. Hey, maybe I want to be an appraiser today. Within a matter of time, you did. You went out, you applied, you took the core pre-licensing courses, you found yourself a nice appraiser who's certified and took you under their wing and spent 2,000 hours with you. You upgraded your application and went ahead and did that. Now you yourself are a certified residential appraiser. The world's at your hands now when it comes to appraising. And if you're asking me how much do appraisers make in their career, I'm telling you right now, they make plenty if you get to work out there, which of course requires hustling and all that good stuff. We talked about that in the past, hustling. But now you've got your own certification here. You're an appraiser. You are able to go out and put value on properties. Banks are going to need you. Homeowners are going to need you. You're going to be needed. Got it? You've done it. That's how it's done. Simple as that. If you have any questions or concerns regarding how to become an appraiser, go ahead and leave us a message down below. A question doesn't matter. We'll take care of you. Glad you came this week. Hope you learned something this week, and we can't wait to see you next week.